If you could take a pill to skip sleep, allowing you to feel fully rested with no side effects, would you do it? What would you do with a full 24 hours? Complete the stack of games I don't have time to start. Complete the stack of books I'm too busy to read. I would need all that time just to decide on which game to start next. And in the end still go back to that one game you already played through 100 times. Beeping New Vegas. Every time. The pandemic has shown me that lack of time is not why I don't get things done. What I need is a pill that fixes my procrastination. Procrastination is incredibly well studied. Reading the research enabled me to identify some of the triggers that lead to me procrastinating and develop coping mechanisms. This meta-analysis is a good place to start. This lecture is also helpful. Could you sum it up? I'm procrastinating too much to read that. This comment speaks for all of us. I haven't even begun to procrastinate. I'm procrastinating on my procrastination. I'm just putting it off till later. I just remembered all the speep I have to do. Time to feel guilty about it? Or I could just check out what's on Reddit. What's everyone else up to? Oh, procrastinate. Nice. Now I feel better. Take more pills. Aren't you worried about being perpetually awake? With no side effects? Worried? No. Excited? Yes. Right? Would you like an extra 8 hours a day? Where do I beeping sign? Not only that, but what will you do with that extra room in your house that you no longer need? Lie down awake in it probably. Why would I even have a bed if I don't need to sleep? Gotta beep somewhere. Isn't that what balconies are for? You surely mean the local Walmart cart return? I'd probably save that pill forever and use it on one of those rare but miserable times where I have to drive late at night. Not very exciting. I know. But dying isn't very exciting either. Imagine being responsible. Imagine imagining. Imagine. All the people. Living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer. But I'm not too only oni. Probably procrastinate more. Hell no. I sleep to escape. Exactly. I look forward to crawling into a comfy bed at night and sleeping. It is the highlight of my writing it out, and seeing it actually looks kinda sad, but I promise it's not intended to be. It does not sound sad to me. I like to sleep. It is not like I sleep 12 hours a day or anything. I sleep a pretty normal 6 to 8 hours a night. I really like that dozing feeling right before going to sleep, where my thoughts are starting to mix with dreaming and vice versa when I am waking up in the morning. I don't mind being alone in my own head. This is also how I interpreted their comment. Not depressing, but I do look forward to those last few moments of consciousness right before we drift away. If that pill existed, what few labor protections we have left would be gone overnight. At first my answer was yes, because I'm a single parent working a full-time job and a side gig, and I've been saying for a year now that I just need more hours in a day to be able to work more, but really it would just be nice if my rent wasn't half my income from my full-time job after taxes and health insurance deductions. I literally just saw this a few minutes before I opened this thread. The bank says I can't afford a $900/month mortgage, so I guess I'll just keep paying $400/month in rent. Mortgage vs rent is very frustrating. Moved out of an apartment paying $1,550 in rent into a house with a $1,500 mortgage. That apartment is now $1,900 a month and no longer includes utilities. Renting is more expensive than ownership. But to own requires a hefty down payment, which is real hard to get nowadays. Owning doesn't require as much down as you think. We were able to put down 3.5%. With an interest rate of 2.75, it didn't make sense to put the additional money we had saved into the mortgage but rather the house. We did spend 10K on a roof. Another 5K doing some basic remodel and outside work. After the recent boom in prices and the little bit of work, we were reassessed an additional 50K in equity with the new value, which puts us getting rid of PMI within 2 years of purchase. Around here the least you can put down is 5%. 5% for 500K and under. Then 10% of anything over 500K. E.g. A 550K house requires minimum 30K down payment, 5% of 500K, 10% of 50K. If the house costs over 1 M, you gotta put down 20% of the total cost. Minimum. With the cost of housing around here, it is pretty hard to get too far under 500K. So a lot of people need 25K down payment to get a house, let alone all the other costs. Moving, lawyer, land transfer taxes, title insurance, etc. etc. All that can be super hard to save up when you're paying super high rent. I wasn't aware lenders had different standards per state. We were able to put down 3.5%, which was 8K. And closing costs were around 8K. After giving a full asking price offer, they were willing to refund us 5K in closing costs as well as another 1.5K refunded from the lender for using a preferred realtor. Even with prepaying escrow and insurance for the year, we were able to come in under 10K out of pocket. Although I do feel for the people that live in areas that my house would be 1.5 M. We wouldn't have been able to swing that. I have no idea where you live, but here the housing market is beyond insanity. Blind offers with no conditions, etc. I bought my house conditional on inspection and at asking, but that's very rare, and I was very lucky to get either, let alone both. Typically what happens is a house goes up, listed at a high but reasonable-ish price. They hold offers for 2 weeks and then the seller picks the best one. People talk about bidding wars, but it's more like a blind auction. Most houses here sell over asking with a non-conditional offer, aka you cannot back out without major penalties. Last summer, people would buy houses based just on the pictures, not even seeing it in person, due to COVID restrictions. I don't care what I have to do with the 24 hours. I'd finally be rested. Slept an average of 6 hours 26 minutes in the last 738 days. I relate so well with that LMAO. Sleeping at 3 AM and waking up at 9 isn't the best thing. It's no wonder I'm as short as a hobbit now, haha. Does not have to be connected TP your sleep schedule, because I regularly go to bed around 1 to 2 AM and have to get up at 7 AM. I'm 195 though. 195. Dang. I'm feeling envious now, ha ha ha. Learn to play guitar and paint. This is literally an episode of American Dad, LOL. At 2:42. Thank you. I came to the comments expecting at least one of them to mention playing Beat Man. Sleep. How else am I supposed to hide from my depression? Relatable. I'd do the same. I like naps. Here's a webcomic about an entire society that starts talking that pill. Society stretches the workday out to 18 or 20 hours. Often of meaningless stuff. The main character is allergic to the pills and needs to sleep. So it's considered a disability that he can only work 16 hours a day. There's a bunch of other side effects. Control F power nap. Upvote. Probably scroll through Reddit. No. I enjoy sleep and dreams so you can keep your fancy stay awake all day pill. Yes. I wanna say I would do something productive. But I'd probably just play video games and jack off. Undefined. Same. Hard same. Not hard for long. There's a second pill for that undefined. Edit 2. Sprog. About a FAP no less. Since the Viagra patent expired, there are tons of pills for that. It's called Adderall and I use it to lose online multiplayer games to 14-year-olds with higher doses. American Dad Season 4 Episode 9. I want some stan time woo. Not a single person answering with Beatman Tournament or finding the colossal squid shaking my SMH. Francine made that huge discovery and then just pretends like she didn't find it. Sometimes I think about that. No. It was just a baby. I passed like 4 other ones that were way bigger. I will definitely go for it. I have trouble sleeping. I want to feel rested and not tired. I absolutely would. It's literally having more free time each day to do things that I don't have time for. Finish cleaning my office. Clean my room. Have time to work out. Or just play more video games. Sleep helps me reset and my bed is a safe space for me. I need it for the sake of my mental health. The real question is, do I only get to take the pill to get one round of an all-nighter? Because if so, no. Because I tend to only sleep every other night or so anyway, thank you. Insomnia. But if I could back-to-back those suckers and go like a week without sleeping at all, then hell yeah. I'd finally read the books I've been putting off. Binge the shows that have been rotting in my Netflix list. Boring stuff. I read it wrong and thought one pill to never sleep again. I'd probably get another job because I'm not doing great with the monies of one job for 2 people.
Hey guys, if you like this video then smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more contents like this. And don't forget to press that bell icon to get notified for future videos. Thanks for watching. Click here to see more videos.